giving you the same financial advice your grandmother did, only we keep our teeth in. This is the Dave Ramsey Show. In the lobby of Ramsey Solutions, Keith and Denise are with us. Hey, guys, how are you?
Hey,
Dave.
we're good.
Welcome. Where are you from?
Southwest Florida.
Southwest Florida, like Tampa area? Or
About 2 hours south, Cape Coral, Florida.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Beautiful area. And who's the young man with you?
That's our son, Gavin.
And Gavin is how old?
He's 8.
Very cool. And you guys are here to do your debt-free scream.
Yes.
And how much have you paid off?
$280,000.
Oh! All right. There's a story here. How long did that take?
About 5 years.
Okay. Very cool. And your household income range during that 5 years?
Anywhere from $45,000 to this past year, I think we're just shy of $250,000.
That's a little bit of a jump. So what do you guys do for a living? And tell me about that income jump.
Well, I am a billing manager for a medical office, and he's a
I'm a
surveyor.
land surveyor.
Land surveyor.
Yeah, and we're so tightly tied with construction and real estate that when the market melted down in Florida and across the country that I lost my job. We realized we had Chinese drywall in our house and
Oh, no.
figured what a great time to start a business. So
Yeah,
I
there
did,
you
and
go. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you can't find work and the drywall's tonight. Oh, my gosh. Unbelievable. Okay. And so you've grown a very successful land survey business as the economy rebounded.
Very, very successful here over the past couple of years, and we hope it stays like it. But
Yeah.
we're grateful for every moment that we get when it's like this.
Amen. Amen. Make hay while the sun shines. There we go. So the $280,000, what kind of debt was this?
About $3,000, I think it was, in credit cards, and all the rest was mortgage.
Paid off your house.
Yes.
So you went from a complete debacle with careers and Chinese drywall to now a paid off house.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Wow. So what happened is that what drove you to do this stuff? The Chinese drywall and
Absolutely.
For those of you that don't know, that's a 10-year-old problem. I mean, I haven't heard that in a long time.
Yeah.
But we had some counterfeit is the only way I know how to describe it. Bad quality drywall that was sold in and put up, and then it just fell apart, right?
Pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah, and it produced some pretty deadly, or not deadly, but bad gases and stuff that ate up all the electronics in the house and made it an unsafe place to live.
Yeah.
But we think that him losing his job was a good thing because had he had a job, the thought of like, do you move out and just let the house go to the mortgage, to the bank, or not? And
Yeah,
so we didn't really have a choice. So we just stayed in the house, and luckily we moved out with his mom for a couple months, and then found out we got chosen to have our house fixed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, part of the pilot program through the manufacturer. So
Okay.
we were blessed, very blessed.
Okay. So you didn't end up writing the whole check.
No.
No.
Okay.
No, they just paid to have the house rebuilt, but we still had to pay the mortgage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we still owed the note. So
Wow. Well, that's good news. Okay. And so all of that is what drove you to decide to get out of debt, or was there another part of the story I'm missing?
I think it's losing my job really is what kind of woke us up that we needed to do something, quit the bad habits of, spending and accumulating stuff. We didn't need stuff. We needed to change, like you say, change our family tree.
You're awful young for a paid-for house. So what's this house worth now?
$350 was what our real estate friend back home said that we could sell it for if we wanted to right now.
Yeah, very cool. How old are you two?
42.
And have a
44.
paid-for house.
Yep.
How's that feel?
Amazing.
Weird.
So what made you think you could actually go from all of this being in the hole to a paid-for house?
Commitment.
And hearing the people on the radio, you're watching that gazelle run. It, gave us a lot of hope that, we could do it.
So you were in the Financial Peace University class.
Yeah, and
If
actually,
you're watching the gazelle run, that had to be where it was.
that's
Okay.
his favorite part.
Okay, it's mine too.
And then we also, this year and then a couple years ago with our church, we help as like a team leader for the FPU. So it kind of keeps us motivated.
Yeah.
Especially with everything paid off, you're like, okay, I've got all this money now. What do I do? And you don't want to go back in that same hole.
Never. Yeah, never ever again, no matter what. Yeah, very cool. Well, thank you for leading the class. It got to be inspiring for the people going to the class, the 40-year-old couple with their house paid for. Oh, my gosh. I mean, this is wonderful. Very, very cool. So out of this whole process, other than the job loss and the house remodel and that kind of stuff, but the money management process, what was the hardest part for you all?
I think just knowing that at any moment you can just, lose track of what you're supposed to be doing. And all the other outside influences, just staying motivated and focused on what you want to accomplish.
Afraid of backsliding to your old ways.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of beautiful waterfront in Southwest Florida, and it's hard not to, go out and buy a boat and all the other things that everybody else in the neighborhood's doing. So it's, staying focused. It's very tough.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of boat peer pressure.
Yes, there is.
That could happen. That could happen on a lake, too. I can speak from experience. I've got a really nice boat, but I passed one the other day that was nicer. It doesn't change anything. Oh, my goodness. You guys are incredible. Well, very fun. So what advice do you give people who want to get out of debt? What are the keys to doing it?
Communicate. You have to communicate as a couple and be on the same page as far as your budget and where you're spending your money.
Mm-hmm. Were you not communicating before?
No, but we both, this way, forced us to say, okay, what do we as a couple want to accomplish? Mm-hmm. We communicate really well. But
Communicate, but you just had to get detailed. Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I think on finances, I think in other areas of our life, I think we communicate well. But prior to financial peace, I think that maybe we weren't as communicating as well as we both thought, or, it sounds like.
Yeah, yeah.
But
It's detailed stuff, and you go, what? Really? That's how that works? Oh my gosh! That kind of stuff happens when you start unpacking the entire suitcase. Yeah.
Yeah.
Way to go! Very cool, you guys. I'm very proud of you.
And we had our son draw the picture of the house, and this is what we used to keep ourselves motivated.
Felt like we were having a stewardship campaign with this hanging up in our wall. And
I like it. I like it. That is it's our own little version. That's right.
Yep.
Very good. Well, good job, Gavin. You set the tone for the whole campaign. Well done, well done. Well, we're going to give you guys a signed copy of Retire Inspired, #1 bestseller from Chris Hogan, because that's the next step, is to continue to build wealth and live and give like no one else. And thanks for leading Financial Peace University after having gone through it. That's going to be very inspiring. You have no idea. You just have to think back in your mind to how scared you were and how messed up and you didn't know what to do, and then you sat down and somebody showed you could do it, and it really wasn't that hard to understand, and you believed and you could do it. That's what you're doing for other people when you're leading these classes. So thank you for doing that.
Thank you.
All right, hang on, and when we're done, and Kelly will make sure you get a copy of that, or some of the folks in the bookstore, Dorothy or someone will get you a copy of it here on site. So Keith and Denise and Gavin, the Tampa, Florida area, a couple hours south anyway, $280,000 paid off, 5 years, house and everything, baby. They don't have a house payment. They're weird. Count it down. Let's hear a debt-free scream.
3, 2, 1.
We're debt-free!
I love it. I love it. Very well done, you guys. Absolutely fabulous. That is how it's done. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button to get the latest content and check out these other great clips from the show. You can do this. That really is the message. Whether you've got $270,000 in student loan debt or $27,000, whether you've got a $50,000 income or a $500,000 income,